Welcome to the threesome, y'all. This here is the podcast where the three of us, well, aren't always here. We'll just say that. So, if you have just found us, welcome. And we're glad that you're here. If you're back for more of whatever this is, we thank you. And you, of course, are the real MVP. So, our point person and optimistic realist, Star, is still on sabbatical for one more week. You're wrong for that.
Feel abandoned.
She'll be back next week. She'll be back. But in the meantime, there's two of us left, and we intend to run amok. The dulcet baritone you're about to hear is our man in the middle, our voice of reason. He's known as Magic.
The 9, 1, the 5, the liver. Rhymes come out the mouth like saliva. I leave no survivors.
Bars.
What up, Axel?
And bringing up the rear, as always, I of course identify as the pragmatic contrarian of the group, and they call me Storm.
Something like that.
Thank you. Something like that. So we're recording a little bit late. We normally record on Fridays. Today is Memorial Day. How was your Memorial Day weekend?
I drank a lot. I actually went to work today, and I'm taking tomorrow off. Oh,
I too am taking tomorrow off. Did not go to work today, but I'm taking tomorrow off because I deserve it. So there's that. But I didn't do anything special. Watched some basketball games, and that's pretty much it.
The life.
So,
That's the life.
It is. It has been very peaceful over in these parts.
It's good after all the violence that was on last week's episode.
Was it violence?
It was a lot of pent up aggression.
Sure. So, do we have any foreplay this week?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Couple quick things, because I know this is your episode and I want you to get to it. The first one being, dear gay people, I would imagine that coming out the closet is a difficult thing. You have to really get an understanding of yourself and hope the people in your life feel the same. I don't know what anyone said to you when you tried to do it, but I promise you 90% of the people in your life were thinking, duh, it is okay. Live your truth. We probably knew it before you did, and we still love you. It's cool. Anybody that switches up on you, fuck them. You don't need that negativity in your life. The second thing, go ahead.
Can I just piggyback on that? The year is 2024, and like you said, I imagine it seems like a big deal to y'all. It ain't a big deal to us. Like,
we knew.
Well, even if we didn't know, it's not a thing. You know what I mean? It's 2024. Like, coming out is, like, I mean, okay. What else? You know what I mean? Like, and I know it's a big to-do for y'all, and I don't intend to minimize it, but it's just like, so-and-so came out. So?
Yeah.
like I don't care.
Life goes on, and so do we.
and I would imagine I'm in the majority. Like, straight people don't come out to me. And, well, some straight dudes do. Or have in the past. I mean, they don't, like, make an announcement or anything, but they make it known. But yeah, I just... Do you. All I want is for y'all to be happy. That is all I want in this world. Okay, what's the next thing?
I have to give out a couple wrong messenger awards. The first one going to Charles Barkley, who told the women of the WNBA that they need to stop hating on Caitlyn. And I'm assuming dude's 60-some years old and as a retired player and a man that is in the business world right now. Okay, that's a nice little assessment. Let's face it, Caitlyn's bringing in the money. But I remember several interviews with him basically saying, oh, y'all think Jordan is great? Oh, wait till I play him. Oh, y'all think Shaq is great? Wait till I play him. And they were bringing in plenty of money. So, to the ladies of the WNBA, no, bust that little girl's ass. It is not your job to be nice to her. It is her job to go, oh, everybody coming for me? Let's get it. And she'll probably be all right in a couple years. We'll see.
Correct. And L. Duncan had that right. Because the same dudes to be out here talking about how the women of the WNBA need to be nice to Caitlin Clark would... Their heads would explode if any of these NBA men were nice to their competition.
They do.
Well, and that's
old
what I'm
players
saying.
Don't like that shit.
And that's what I'm saying. When you say Charles Barkley is the wrong messenger,
he was
particular,
literally fighting on the court.
Well, not only was he literally fighting, but he criticizes this generation NBA players for
being too soft. Too friendly?
Well, for shaking each other's hands after the game and, being too friendly to each other, yes. So
I mean, that's any real baller thing. We friends before and after the game. During the game, I'm going to bust your ass. Like, that's the game. Fuck is we doing?
Yeah. Okay.
The next wrong messenger award. Joseph Anthony Budden. Who, in speaking on the Diddy and Cassie video, had a lot of negative things to say about Sean Combs, which he very well should have. But, your history in being accused of being verbally, physically, and mentally abusive isn't all that great. And it was funny because on that episode, they had a psychiatrist that specialized in domestic violence on the show. And one of the questions they asked are, what are the signs that somebody could be a domestic abuser? And he fits the description to a T. Like, I'm not going to say he was wrong. Everything he said about Diddy was right, but
did he hold up a mirror?
I mean, as far as I know, he's beaten every case, but I'm saying, like Cat Williams said, if somebody's been accusing you of the same thing for over 10 years, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's why a lot of these dudes are silent, except for Roy Jones Jr., who absolutely should have kept quiet. But,
I'm sure Russell Simmons is going to jump up at some point.
Also, well, Russell Simmons, well, he'd have to do it from the country that he's hiding out in. But, also, why are we still sticking microphones in front of Roy Jones Jr.? Why?
He's entertaining.
Is he, though? Or is he just ignorant?
Ignorant sells.
I guess. Any other wrong messengers you can think of?
Nah, that's it for the moment.
Okay, well, I got one.
Let's go.
Jerry Seinfeld, who has come out and pretty much said that, people are too, I don't know what his exact words were, but basically, people are too concerned with righteousness these days, And that's a terrible environment for comedians.
It kind of is, but...
Okay, maybe so.
Andrew Schultz is getting away with it.
Jerry Seinfeld was also a 28-year-old man picking up his 17-year-old girlfriend from high school. So we don't really need to hear from him on going back to loose morals. He's not really the best messenger for that, is all I'm saying.
Not to mention the questionable subtle racism on that show.
Well, sure. I mean, well.
Hey, racism can be funny. I liked All in the Family and the Jeffersons and such.
Listen, that was not what I was going to say. What I was going to say was he kept the racist on the show after, he went on his racist tirade. But
I thought he did that after the show was over.
I'm sorry?
I thought he did that after the show was over.
He might have. Who knows? But all I know is that Jerry Seinfeld is not the one to be lecturing people about morality. That's all I'm saying.
Any of them?
Yeah. So,
also, why is Diddy in the country? Nigga, leave. But go ahead.
I don't think you can once the feds have already raided your properties. But
they raided it. They haven't charged him with anything yet. It's time to go. They have not
charged him with anything yet, but I'm sure they got their eye on him, is what I'm saying.
Time to go.
Yeah, so I'm not sure they would allow him to leave, is what I'm saying.
That's what private jets are for.
Well, they're the government. They can ground private jets.
True.
Hey,
there's been a whole bunch of other people that got out the country when they was in trouble. Clearly, it can be done.
Yeah, but they got out before. But, the aforementioned Russell Simmons, who, is out of the country as we speak, trying to avoid some charges. But anyway, speaking of Puffy.
The diddler.
Yes. So, I don't even want to talk about the video that came out. Don't even want to talk about that because everybody's seen it. Everybody knows what happened. I want to talk about his so-called apology.
Oh, Lord, yo. Where are your friends, nigga?
What the hell was that? Okay?
Public relations.
That wasn't even public relations. I was I was ashamed of myself. Were you ashamed of yourself? What? A year ago when you were calling that woman a liar and saying that everything she said was a lie?
Months ago.
Okay. Whenever it was, you called her a liar. You said it didn't happen. You said she was only after your money. How can you then go on there and say, "Oh well, yeah, I was a bad person then. I'm ashamed of myself now." How ashamed could you have been? And then you called her a liar. How?
Clearly, also, that man is addicted to fame and money. Bruh, you got enough fame, you got enough money. Run.
Also, I think he's a little insecure, but I've always thought that about him.
There's a lot of insecure.
I've always thought that about him. Like, everything that, like, his whole being, like, it gives, I'm insecure about myself. So, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. When the feds throw him in prison, I'll be like, good riddance. Whatever. Also, we need more Ryan Clarks in this world.
What did Ryan do?
What did Ryan Clark do?
Yeah.
I'll send you the video. He pretty much just read Puffy and all the people who enable him to do fucked up shit. That's basically what it was.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, yo. From I'd say the mid '90s to the mid first decade of the 2000s, I've been backstage or at parties with a lot of your faves, and a lot of them are really fucked up individuals. So don't be surprised when more people come out or get busted.
And I 100% agree with that. And that's why I feel like the silence is deafening on this issue, if you've noticed. like there's not a whole lot of people jumping to his defense or criticizing him, because I think there's probably a lot of people who are, in the end, going to get caught up.
I would say most.
In the net. But what can I say? Everybody can't be one Alonzo Mourning. Alonzo Mourning probably ain't even Alonzo Mourning.
God.
But
don't meet your heroes.
Correct. Correct. It's a bad idea. But because I have not met I don't know if I'd call him my hero. I'd call him my example. Because I have not met him. He is still, in my mind, in my eyes, the most perfect man on earth. So, there you go.
Know.
So, also in the news. I'm sorry?
Go ahead.
Also in the news, less salacious, but just as funny.
Domestic violence funny?
No, I don't call it funny, but I call Ryan Clark pretty much saying, basically, you're a big man, come see me, basically, and that was funny to me. But
Puffy been known to smack a couple dudes too.
He would not be known to smack one Ryan Clark. But,
he smacked a strength trainer. That's gangster.
Yeah, he probably has some people behind him.
I'm sure of it.
I would guess, because, because Puffy couldn't slap me and I wouldn't hit him back. So I can just imagine that, there was some backup involved. But, let's see. So, there's little fireworks in Congress. The living embodiment of Don't Start None, Won't Be None, Representative Jasmine Crockett from the state of Texas, let one Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene understand what it was. Right?
See what they call that, like a big back bitch or something?
Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who, she's a Trumper, and so she likes to be a bully the same way that Trump is a bully, or she thinks she is. What she didn't understand about a lot of black people is that the dozens is a sport, right?
Yeah, we roast each other for fun.
For fun, right? So you get in the halls of Congress and start talking about her eyelashes, talking about she can't see through her eyelashes. And so when she came back, and she didn't even address her, she addressed the speaker and said, hey, so if I call somebody a bleach blonde, bad-built butch body, that's not engaging in personalities, right? And
these are the people that govern us, folks.
These are the people that govern us. But here's the problem for Marjorie Taylor Greene. A, we're better at it. And B, we're creative. So guess what has happened since?
I didn't follow through on that story.
Oh, there have been songs. By my count, matter of fact, there was a white dude that did a country song called Bleach Blonde, Bad Built Butch Body. There's a trap song that I heard for sure. And then a R&B song.
It would be those two topics.
And then, now Jasmine Crockett is coming out with a line of merch with the B6 on it, so that she can raise money for the Democrats to take over the House. All this to say, Marjorie Taylor Greene has been running on television trying to pretend like she is the victim. She is the victim. Like, it's not good to talk about people's looks, and that's not... Bitch, you do it all the time because you think you can get away with it. But you get owned, and now it's poor me, and how could she do that? Well, you shouldn't have picked a fight with her. And now you know. So the next time you say something and somebody puts you in your place, you don't have nothing to say about it. You can't have nothing to say about it because you saw what happened this time. Don't open your mouth to talk about somebody again. That's all I'm saying.
I'm Googling where to find this shirt right now. Not that I care about contributing to any political party. My sense of humor is just that fucked up.
Correct. Yeah. And also, I find it hilarious that she didn't call any names, but yet all of your colleagues knew that she was talking about you. So, what does that say about how your colleagues really feel about you, right?
We all know though none of them like each other.
And that's true.
I don't know why I went to Google. Let me just go straight to Amazon.
But also, Jasmine Crockett has been taking a lot of criticism because people are saying, whatever happened to Michelle Obama saying, when they go low, we go high. Okay, well, everybody ain't going high.
Listen, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X had to exist to get things done.
Exactly. Some of us match energy. And, it is what it is. So, I subscribe to the football lineman rule. Low man wins. So you go low if you want. I'm always try to get lower.
Going to hell.
we go to the depths of hell. I'm fine with it. I know people there. So I was browsing the interwebs and I saw this ridiculous video by some dudes who said they wouldn't holler at a woman if she wears a particular kind of earring or
God,
all kinds of ridiculous stuff. So
show your baby mamas, niggas.
It was ridiculous, but, it occurred to me that I should probably ask the question, what fashion choices will make you say no to the opposite sex? Now, we know, shout out to Star, because we know, what was it, white shoes that she don't like?
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah.
Weird.
The white shoes, she don't like that. What about you? Anything that'll make you say, nah?
Okay, first and foremost, I have to say, as far as if I'm just drunk and trying to fuck, probably anything goes, but there are things that are immediate turnoffs. Like, if you're out in a halter top with B-cups and saggy titties.
Okay.
Belly shirts on big chicks.
Which are always funny to me, but okay.
The swirly baby hair thing that look like a skid mark on the corners of your forehead.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the ridiculous cum catcher eyebrows either. eyelashes, I should say. Sorry.
Yeah, the ones that look like something crawling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care for that myself.
I'm not big into kicks like that, but if your heels is leaning, come on.
Wow.
Also, barefoot in public. We know who that's generally going out to, and yeah.
Okay. Wow. You had a long list. I'm surprised.
None of these will stop you from getting dick if I'm a few drinks in at the bar that night. Generally speaking, I'm gonna look at somebody other than you first.
Yeah. I'm trying to think because I don't know. I don't like dudes. And a friend of mine and I were just talking about this. I don't really care for dudes that always wear a suit. I mean,
yeah.
Like every day they wear a suit, not just to work, but just because like they wear a suit. That's very Alex P. Keaton-ish to me, and I can't. Yeah. And I know some dudes think that that's cute. I do not. Let's see.
It's another one of those following the societal norms instead of actually having thoughts of your own things. I feel the same way about Air Force Ones.
Yeah, that too. Men that wear big, gaudy chains in the year 2024, like, I mean, back in the 80s, early 90s, sure. Now, why are you doing this? Why?
Yeah, that is weird.
It is very weird. And speaking of suits...
Hold up. Face tattoos.
Oh, definitely. Face tattoos are, yeah. Even the little tiny ones, you know, like the little one up underneath the eye, you know, teardrop or whatever. No, I'm out.
Nah, I don't want to know you got body, shorty.
Yeah, can't take you nowhere. Yeah. Now, in my younger years, that might not have been an issue, but now I'm too old to be shot at behind some bullshit, so no. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything else, but just... Oh, you know what I saw the other day?
A bald head with the dreads around it? My fault.
No.
Locks.
No. But I saw a dude wearing some cross colors.
Where did he find them?
I'd
buy him for a 90s party.
That was my question. Because I was like, do they still sell them somewhere? Like, whoa. Or he just went deep in his closet and he's like, these are clean. That's what I'm guessing. Because there's no way.
For a person that doesn't like loud colors, I like the cross colors era.
Listen, I did too. But I like
to come out the house in some purple jeans that are 4 sizes too big.
But I liked them in that era. I don't like them in this era, is what I'm saying. So, yeah.
This era, they out here rocking skinny jeans, sagging with a belt that are high waters and no socks. What are we doing?
I don't like skinny jeans either. Yeah, I don't like that because...
Although I'm getting some hoochie daddies for the summer.
I feel like you can't breathe.
That's
and it makes me uncomfortable to watch. I mean, like, your jeans don't have to be too big. I mean, they can fit without being skinny jeans. But whatever. Yeah, so the only other thing I have, and I know you hate this, but, you know, I'm always in and out through Reddit and stuff.
You be on a whole different Reddit than I am.
Apparently. So I was in the marriage subreddit for absolutely no reason. I came across a post that says, I've been married for 2 weeks and I won out. Which I thought was hilarious.
Somebody who just got married for the wedding ceremony?
This is, apparently, this is labeled as a vent. So, whatever. So, apparently, this is a woman, I'm assuming. I've known him for 7 years. We started dating in college. He has been this wonderful person for years and years. I didn't want to get married until we were really settled in life because I was getting my master's and he agreed. I got my master's, got a good job, and he proposed shortly afterwards. I thought I did everything right. I knew him well. We were both always committed. There were never any red flags like lying, infidelity, etc. Obviously, no one is perfect, but we can accept each other's flaws and work with them. He's absent-minded at times and sometimes struggled to express how he feels. I get distracted easily or very hyper-focused on things and can talk a lot. But that was really it. Overall, I thought I had done choosing a life partner really well when I accepted his proposal. He started to change a little bit into our engagement. He reconnected with a friend in high school, which was fine and all. I encouraged him to have friends. But then he joined that friend group, which was the one from high school, males 27, and 3 others, a male 23, a female 23, and a female 22, and started changing. Less motivated, wanted to just chill more, and resented responsibility. It was a slow change and all, but I confronted it a few months before the wedding. I honestly didn't want him really hanging out with this group because of the effect it had on him. Likely because they were all fresh out of college, living with their parents and having no real responsibilities yet. So they could all drink all the time and make stupid jokes and whatnot. It felt like he was reliving his college days or something. There was a lot of frustration initially when I started saying that something has got to give. I didn't like how he was after hanging with them. I didn't like how he talked constantly about him. I didn't like how he was on the phone all of the time. Now. I didn't like how he constantly avoided responsibilities and was drinking now 2 to 3 times a week with them. We were planning on buying a house, and he was going out to eat so frequently on his $45,000 salary. But he eventually came to his senses a couple months before the wedding, or so I thought. Originally, I didn't want to give up on a 7-year relationship because of a small blip of what seemed to be some quarter-life crisis. Like, he was just briefly caught up in some nostalgia of living like he did years ago. We all get a little caught up in the excitement sometimes, right? Well, less than a week after getting married, he's hanging with them again, asserting that I can't, quote, control his life, unquote, because I can see that stuff popping up again. Drinking, acting childish, excessive sex jokes, like he's Michael Scott. I don't know who Michael Scott is. Is that the dude from The Office? The character?
I've never seen The Office.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch it regularly. Texting them constantly, lying about texting them when I can literally see it, getting aggressively enraged now. That is the guy
from The Office.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
Getting aggressively enraged now, full on yelling at me when I say anything about it, and now saying he doesn't want kids until he's in his mid-30s when we always planned to have kids 3 years after we got married if finances were good. But now he's, quote, not ready for the responsibility, unquote. I am disgusted. I feel played, like he waited until we were married to reveal that it wasn't a crisis. It was just him having changed into this awful person. He legitimately bullies me when I bring anything up. You're so fucking irritating, he says. All you do is nag like a fucking brat. Do you ever shut up? Marriage. And some of what he said that he's never even said to me. I don't know what to do at this point. Yes, you do. You just don't want to do it.
Yeah, why are you writing the internet on this one?
Well, she's not. To be fair, she didn't ask for advice. She said that she was just venting. Yeah.
Get a psychiatrist, ma'am.
Well, or don't get a divorce attorney, or I don't even think you need an attorney. She said it's a couple months in. I think 2 weeks in.
Oh, go ahead and get that annulled and save you some money.
I was gonna say I don't even think you need an attorney. I think you just need to go fill out some paperwork. Yep. and call that a day. And keep it moving. 'Cause hey. I mean, what else do you need him to show you? You two are incompatible. Clearly, at this point in your lives. So, keep it moving.
I'm a big advocate of when you're in a relationship, preferably long term, if you can work it out, but doesn't appear that one's going anywhere. 3 sides to every story, of course, but based on that information, and you're young enough that the dating pool isn't as fucked up as it is when you get older.
Well, I mean, I don't know about any of that, but I do know that life is too short. Life is too long to spend it with somebody who is making you miserable. So, I mean, hey, listen, I'm an advocate of bail while the bailing is good.
Just free advice for the youngsters. If you do decide to be in a long-term relationship or marriage or whatever, please understand that you liking a person comes and goes. But too far is too far.
Yes. No, and I agree with that. I mean, yeah, there's ebbs and flows. And, she even said in her little diatribe here that, everybody has
wanted him to
phases.
hang out with his friends and then got mad when he did.
Well, it wasn't that she got mad when he hung out with his friends. He could hang out with his friends, but you bringing that bullshit home.
Man, these are things you should have expected, but you're young. It's a lesson.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. But she thought it was a phase. It's clearly not at this point. That is who he wants to be. Let him be that.
Also, on his account, if you're in a relationship, okay, cool, hang out with your friends when you can or when you want to, but you have to understand where your priorities lie.
Yeah, I mean, and he'd have one time to call to tell me I was nagging him. I'd been like, okay.
Women nag, bruh.
You know what?
You can't put up with that, stay single.
I'd be like, you know what? You ain't got to worry about me ever nagging you again. He wouldn't, because I would be down at the courthouse trying to get this shit dissolved. You ain't got to worry about me nagging you again. I am good. But anyway,
love the one you with.
So, Magic, your birthday is coming up.
Yes, it is.
Before we this record comes again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, damn it.
Wait, your birthday's tomorrow. Is that why you took the day off?
Yes, I don't work on my birthday.
Oh, good for you. Because it's a national holiday. I agree.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I don't work on my birthday either.
I did go to work today, though, and I made a pool cover for my baby mother. What y'all baby daddy been doing? Rhetorical question. Anyway, this will come out the day after my birthday. Yeah, send all titties to the Twitter email.
Well, how do you plan?
Site X, whatever.
I was going to say, how do you plan to celebrate your birthday, but apparently you expect people to send you titties.
Actually, tomorrow I'm going to just be running errands all day, and I'll probably take my lady and children out to dinner and pay for it.
Oh, well, I'm off. Well,
It's man life.
well, I'm off tomorrow, so
Sure,
I
come
will
through.
probably call you. I'll probably call you and harass you with birthday serenades because
What
I
did
have a whole.
just say I want it? But okay, people
Yeah,
don't listen.
But I have a medley prepared.
I don't want no medley.
Okay, but it's not about you.
It kind of is national holiday.
Yeah, I guess it is about you. Damn it. I ain't sending you no titties, though.
You suck.
Yeah, I'm a prude. Yeah, but anyway, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I hope it's a wonderful one for you. Are you about to be, what are you about to be, 39?
49.
I mean, 49. That's what I meant. You know
I'm
what I
up
meant.
there.
You know
Also,
what I meant.
yo, I'll be seeing y'all on the Fly Ageless group on Facebook. And y'all ain't that fly or ageless. God damn, I look good for my age.
None of us are as fly nor as ageless as we think we are. So
Listen, I might have overinflated ego. I'm willing to concede that, but I'm very sure I could go side by side with the top 10 of people my age, and I'm in the upper tier because y'all looking old, yo.
listen, I was having that discussion the other day because I'm 53. I'll be 54 this year, and we were talking about
Who?
me and a friend of mine. She just turned 55, and we were talking about some of the men's in the dating pool. And how a lot of them aren't all together anymore. Some of them can barely walk. I mean, it's a lot out there. Trust me, it's a lot. So, yeah. I mean, that's what it is. So if you get into your 50s and you can still walk well, if you can still run, you're doing well. If you hit 55 and you can still get an erection, I say kudos to you. Because
Just make all this sound fun.
you would be surprised at how many men cannot. So, anyway, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And you still got a few years.
Listen, if I gotta get Blue Chew, I gotta get it.
Protect your prostate. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
Anyway.
I don't know how. Oh no, I can safely say I done fell off in the last 10 years. I'm still good, but I ain't trying to bust 20-some nuts a month.
Yeah, I mean, we all fall off, but I'm just saying, you know, there's levels to this, is what I'm saying. Ooh, nice pass. Sorry. So.
Focus.
I do, but you know, the game is like right there.
Lord, walk a dog. Good night, people.
Part of it is that I need a smaller television in my room because, having 60 inches like right in my face is like I have to pay attention, even if I'm trying not to. But anyway, no gym. We don't have a gym.
There was. Hold on. Let me look at my phone. I be saving shit. Wow. I got a lot of rhymes in here for a person that don't rap. Oh, yeah. On topic. And I forgot who I stole this quote from, but love does not come without sin. It is measured by what we forgive.
Okay. I mean,
love, people, love. Not like Diddy,
also,
but love.
Also, forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for you.
Yes, that is the only true way to get closure. If you waiting for the person that hurt you to give it to you, you gonna be a waiting ass.
Pretty much, like 99% of the time.
I think I said on one of these gyms, if something's not gonna bother you in 5 years, don't spend any more than 5 minutes mad about it. Not easy to do, but it will help you a lot.
And that is good advice. That is absolutely good advice. I'm kind of the opposite though. Like, I get mad about stuff and I'll spend like 10 minutes mad about it and then I don't think about it no more. And somebody will ask me about it an hour later and I'm like, oh, I'm over that. It only pissed me off in the moment.
Yep.
Anyway,
go through it.
I'm going to coach a basketball team and hope they don't get swept. And then I'm going to walk a dog. What you gonna do?
Go dry hump some
birthday
booty.
Boy.
Woo!
Oh, well, that sounds like a good birthday.
She's already asleep. I would wake her up, but we'll see what happens in the morning.
Yeah, I'm like, you're allowed. You're the birthday boy. You're allowed. But only once a year.
Now, we have very strict rules that we do not deny each other affection.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how that works, but...
Listen, if it's mutual, it's mutual.
I mean, I guess. But, like, if I'm not feeling well, I mean...
Don't get booked.
I'm just not feeling well. I mean, you can wait.
Nah, we don't play that.
I mean, the same way that I will wait if you're not feeling well, because...
Nope.
Because
as long as I'm functional, I'm in.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you may not feel like being functional because you're sick.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, that's understanding.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck with that. And
yeah.
How is that not a foul?
I'm about to turn the AC down.
I'm about to turn mine up. Even though our temperature dropped, it's like 61 degrees outside now. And yesterday this time it was like 80. We have crazy weather.
Everywhere.
Anyway.
Stop acting like that's unique to your area, Facebook. All the world got fucked up temperature changes.
Well, that is correct. But, I mean, I will say this. The temperature swings in Michigan are very bipolar.
You've lived in El Paso.
Yes, which is hot and hotter. I mean,
it get cold at night.
It don't get cold at night in the summer.
Not in the summer, but
unless you,
it's still spring.
Unless you think 90 degrees is cold, and sometimes it don't even get down that low in the summer in El Paso. So, but I'm talking about. Yes, it's still spring, but I'm saying we're having temperature swings 90 degrees one day and like 60 the next.
It's happening here. Nevertheless, walk your dog.
Going to walk the dog. Well, after I
spend my birthday editing a podcast. Old people shit.
Yay!
Also, yesterday I went to Trap R&B Bingo and Google don't even know these fucking trap songs y'all be partying to. It's weird.
That sounds like old people ghetto fun. Is it?
It was, yeah, except for the trap portion. I don't know that shit. I'm old.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Old people ghetto fun. And I would love to go to that. Like that would be something that
Apparently it's nationwide. Look it up.
Nobody ever takes me to bingo. And I feel a little
take your damn self. independent black ass woman.
I don't be knowing which bingo to go to. Like, you can't just walk up in anybody. Can't just walk up in anybody's bingo.
Yeah, it's fucking bingo. It ain't a clan
meeting. Well, some bingo probably is.
Highly doubt it.
Okay. And you live in Virginia, so some of it probably is. Anyway. Not that there's no clan in Michigan, because there definitely is. But, yeah. I'm just saying, I would like to go to bingo that, would welcome me. That's all. Anyway, what'd you win?
Didn't win shit.
Oh.
A bunch of overpriced drinks.
Well, I thought maybe you played and you won.
The first person won a 55-inch TV. The second one won some surround sound speaker system, and I didn't stay for the third one.
Oh, damn.
Good night.
All right, sorry. Sorry, the Celtics won, and I don't like the Celtics at all. But all right.
Good for you, so Angelic.
They're in the finals. Whatever. All right. Happy birthday again. I'll call you tomorrow and annoy you and tell you happy birthday.
Thank you. No singing, please.
Well, I missed your cousin's birthday. I didn't call him and sing, and I probably should have, because his birthday was...
Oh, he should be on next week's episode. He can cuss you out in person.
Oh, well, I mean, I knew it was his birthday. I just didn't call him and sing to him. And, my bad. All right. I'll at you.
Bye.
Bye.